Look! Shit from the post! Yep, it's another mail call here on Kiva Cat's House of Magic. Let's start in the back. This one has something really interesting in it, and I'm either going to be disappointed at how it looks, or I'm going to be really happy, and I don't know, so we'll wait on that one. Let's go to this one. This is only one card. So this one should be the last Overgrown Tomb. Not Sig. Sig doesn't have any fucking Overgrown Tomb. For my Modern Squirrels deck. So let's see what's in here. How the hell is... Should open, should just slide right out. Should just slide right on out. Oh, I got free shit. What free shit? What is this? Psionic Snoop? What the fuck is that? Tuna Blue for a 0/3 human rogue with flash. Comes to play at Connives. Draw a card and discard. I don't use Connive. This set, I've got a few cards from it, but a lot of the mechanics I just don't know because I don't play standard. None of the lads have a commander deck from this set, which is kind of odd, considering that some of them buy a commander deck from every set that comes out, but they seem to have skipped New Cabana. Did New Cabana have commander decks? I think it did. Anyway, this doesn't look very exciting. What does it say? She knows your next move before you do. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Sectura Suteti. Okay. Collect evidence, I guess. Tap a creature. The creature does not untap. Draw a card. Okay, so 3 in a blue. Sorcery. Struganaria. Sorcery. It sounds like it would be a sorcery. Tap a creature. Okay. It looks like trash. It looks like something I wouldn't play anyway. Let's just look at this. Martello Pneumatico. 1 in a red for a equipment artifact. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. Equip 2. Well, it looks kind of cool. Okay. Alright, well, you know, free stuff is free stuff. I can't complain. I didn't ask for it, and if he sent it for free, that's just extra shit that I have. And there it is, the 4th foil Overgrown Tomb from the 2nd Ravnica set for my Modern Squirrels deck. I'm not sure if I actually need 4 in the deck, though. I've got 3 right now. It feels better to have 4. It feels right to have an even number of the cards, but I don't know if I really need it. Although, having 4 tombs and 4 verdant catacombs, there's symmetry in that, and there's a lot to be said about symmetry. Alright, let's open the next one. This one, pretty sure I know what's in here. And it should have another... Wow, that's kind of cool. Fucking dinosaurs and shit, man. Dinosaurs and shit. Okay, let's get the fun toy. Where's my toy? Here's my toy. To get that tape off. Tack. 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 And done. This is hefty. This piece of cardboard, man, this like, he cut a backing for some kind of picture frame. That's pretty tough. It's almost like wood. I'll save that for later. Okay, so, alright, this opens right there, comes right out. That 4th, that's pretty cool. That'll go in my art binder. I don't have any of those. Okay, so I got a Johnny the Greathearted. This is purely for the art. Well, no, that's not true. I'm thinking about putting it in a deck. I'm thinking of putting it into Omnath because the +1/+1 encounters theme. So, Johnny the Greathearted. 2 green-white for a 5 loyalty planeswalker. My dudes get vigilance. +1 again 3 life. -2. Put a +1 counter on every creature I control and the loyalty counter on each other planeswalker. Each other. So I was thinking putting this in Omnath because of all the +1/+1 counters, but I'm not sure. Right now he doesn't have any... does he have it? I don't think I put any planeswalkers at all in there. And I've got a Immortal Sun just sitting around doing nothing. So I could run the Immortal Sun in Omnath and shut off everybody's Planeswalkers. It's an idea. I'll think about it. Moonbless Cleric. Yeah, I got a second one of these. So, again, I don't know why Divine Intervention is a keyword. No idea. No clue. Because they could leave that off, and when Moonbless Cleric comes to play, you can go find an enchantment, show it off, shuffle, put it on top. Why does it need a keyword? How is that Divine Intervention? That's just enters a battlefield ability. That's just coming into play trigger. But they fucking, for some reason, I don't know. It's just retarded. Anyway, 2 and a white for a 3/2 Moonblessed Cleric. Human Elf Cleric. So she's a clerical half-elf. Comes to play, you get to enlighten tutor for an enchantment, essentially. And this is really what I wanted. This here. Teleportation circuit. It failed. Teleportation failed. Anyway, 3 and a white for an enchantment. Beginning of my end step, exile the point target artifact or creature I control. Oh. And then it comes back and play into my own. Flicker a creature or artifact. The reason I got this is because of what the fuck is it called? Contagion Engine. So Contagion Engine in Omnath, okay, it costs 6, come into play, all creatures target player controls get a -1/-1 counter. And then it's got 4 tap proliferate twice. Right? But unless I can bounce it, unless I can flicker it, unless I can destroy it and bring it back, unless I can do something, it comes into play, fucks with one guy, and that's it. So, what's the point? Spending 6 mana to fuck with one guy, just give, and yeah, I can proliferate, but it seems like a waste. So, I got this. Oh, it's not even that fucking late. What the hell am I doing yawning so much? Okay, so I got this so that I can flicker specifically the Contagion Engine. There are other stuff in the deck worth flickering. There are. But really, this is so I get more use out of the Contagion Engine. That said, I'm questioning the need for the engine at all. Which means I will question the need for the teleportation circle. Which means I would have bought yet another card that wasn't dirt cheap, wasn't incredibly expensive, but I spent money on another card that is just going to go in my binder for a later date, a later deck. And I don't want that. So I'm going to shove it into Omnath. I'm going to shove it in somehow with that Contagion Engine. Anyway, so that's those. Let's get to the cool shit. Let's get to this from 3-for-1 Trading. Alright. This guy, you can tell he's a professional trader. I mean, he's got his own envelopes. He's got his logo on them. Is there anything else in here? Nope, that's empty now. He's got his own postcards. I guess it's basically a postcard. Okay. Let's take a look. I wonder how many employees he has, actually, now that I think about it. I wonder if it'd be weird if it was a one-man show, but it's doable. I mean, if he only does online, if he doesn't have a physical shop, it is possible he's a one-man show. But I don't know. Maybe I'll find out. I'll look it up. Anyway, he sent me some cool shit. And one of the cards, I'm really curious to see if it's going to be as cool in person as it was on the website. Okay, so I've got a zombie token. Again, from 3-for-1 Trading. Wow, this guy. He's got some cool shit. Okay, so he's got his own envelopes. He's got these postcards with, you know, all kinds of cool cards on it. He's got little tokens he does himself, which are neat. Wow. I've ordered him from him before, but I don't know if he ever sent me a token before. Maybe there's something new he's doing. I need to order for him more often. So I got this planes for Kestia, because what I want to do is all these, all the basic lands I use, I want some representational foils. Okay? Some people spend assloads of money foiling out the entire commander deck. And I actually came close to doing that with one of my decks, and then I realized if everything is foil, like Syndrome says, if everybody's super, nobody is. If all the cards are foiled out, then it doesn't feel special. So if I have 2 or 3 basic lands that are foil, when I draw them and I play them, they feel cool, they feel special compared to the flat ones that they're sitting next to. So I want to have some representational foils from every set that I use basic land from that has foils available, obviously revised. I'm not getting any of those. Invasion, Ice Age, no, Invasion had foils. What is an older set that I use? Ice Age, definitely. I've got Ice Age basics, revised basics, Mirage. I've got some Mirage basics. So anyway, I got that. That's going into Kestia. And then I got this Mikaeus Lunarch. This is going into Omnath. I was playing Nalia, and I was reminded how good this guy is in Nalia, and I thought, as I'm playing it, and I had finished Omnath, I thought, fuck, I should get one of these for Omnath. So I did. I got one of these for Omnath, Mikaeus Lunarch. White and X. He comes to play with X plus and counters on him. Tap, he can get another counter, or tap, I can pull a counter off him, and put a plus and counter in each other. He's like Jesus. I can take one fish off of him and feed the multitudes. Yeah. In a counter deck. So, yeah, he's going in for sure. Journey to Eternity. 1 black-green. Legendary enchantment, chance creature. Only creature I control. Okay, I'd never noticed that before, but only planning on enchanting my creature anyway. God, oh. It's not that late. It's not even 9 o'clock. What the hell is going on? Okay, so when the enchanted creature croaks, return it to the battlefield under control, and then return this Oh. See, I was so happy to find one of these in foil for a good price, I didn't read the whole card. I had forgotten what it did. I had it on my list, an MKM, and what I do is when I make an order, I look, okay, what else does this guy have from my other want lists? And if anything is a good price, okay, yeah, I'll add that to the order. So I added this to the order because he had it at a good price, and I'd forgotten everything it did. All I knew is that you enchant a creature, when the creature dies, it comes back as a land that lets you play creatures from your graveyard. I forgot completely that the enchanted creature comes back, and then it flips over into Etzel, Cave of Eternity. So I can add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool, or spend 3 black-green, tap, return target creature card from a graveyard to the battlefield. So I've only got 1 of these, and it took me a while to get one. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll put this into Korvold. Obviously it has to go in one of my decks with black-green. Korvold, Madrata, Omnath, Kenrith, the Resurrector deck. Ooh, well, Kenrith doesn't have a whole lot of way of getting creatures killed. With Kenrith, I'd have to sneak attack something in, enchant the creature, and then let it be lit a few more hoops. But Korvold, fuck, he'll just eat the damn creature and then spit it back out. So, I'm thinking, if I give this to Korvold, I can take his Vora Stronghold and give it to Omnath. Giving this to Omnath isn't so great because he's got a lot of creatures that come into play with X plus and plus encounters. You know, a few Hydras. So if I try to return one of them, they might come back as a 0/0 and die. I don't want to do that. If I have Master Biomancer or Renata, obviously they'll come back as some counters. So, but in Korvold, bringing the creature out of the graveyard, putting it back on top of the library, I think this will work better in Korvold. I think that's what I'll do. I got it knowing I would put it in some deck. Or maybe Muldrotha. Anyway, I'll figure that out later. It will go into some deck, that's for sure. Let's take a look at this again. Okay. That's okay of Eternity. You look at that art. Does that art say land to you at all? No. No, it doesn't look like a fucking land at all. It looks like a dude being resurrected by a god, right? But anyway, it says what it does what it says, so I'll make good use of it. Mandate of Peace. I got this for the You Did This to Yourself Sheldon Maneri deck that I'm constructing. I still need some more cards before I can really field it. I've blown my budget this month, so next month is when I'll get those cards. But this guy, 341 AT, he had this at a good price, and he only had one. If he had two, I would have bought two. So Mandate of Peace, 1 and a white, instantly. You can only cast during combat. Instant. Your opponents cannot cast spells this turn. In the combat phase. Remove all attackers and blockers from combat. Exile all spells and abilities from the stack, including this spell. So, exile all attackers and blockers from that's wow, for 2 mana. Holy fucking shit. And it doesn't even have to be me that's being attacked. If one of my opponents is attacking somebody else in the army, is going to kill them, and I need to keep them around as a buffer against the guy with the army, I can go, I'm going to Mandate Peace. And then all of his attackers just go poof. That's pretty cool. I would hate for this to be used against me, though. That would suck. That'd be a blowout. But, so I got this for the Sheldon Maneri Ruhan of the Four, You Did This to Yourself deck. But I don't know, maybe I should put in Omnath. I mean, it's pretty goddamn cool. This is a Bob Ross Plains. I got it for the Art Binder. Again, 341 AT had it at a good price. So I went ahead and picked it up. I think it was only €2. It's really cool they had Bob Ross on Magic cards. Coalition Relic. Yes, I would have preferred an original Future Sight, but this foil treatment is pretty good. The time-shifted foils, some of them look really nice. I've had some that look like ass, though, and I guess those are the ones printed in America. So this must have been printed in Belgium, because it looks good. So, 3, to build the Coalition Relic, tap, add 1 mana of any color. Tap, put a charge counter on it. I'm thinking to shove this in Omnath as one of the mana rocks. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, remove all charge counters from Coalition Relic. Add 1 mana of any color for each charge counter removed this way. Because Omnath has Doubling Season. So, if I have Doubling Season out, and I put a charge counter, then that's 2. So, I can build it up quicker. And if I put other ways of putting counters on it, is that really something I need to think about, or should I just run it as, I'll probably just run it as it is and see how I like it, see how it works. Godzilla's Flanker. He had 2 of these at a good price, so I picked up 2. So what does this Kitty Warrior do? Okay, he's flashy. He costs 2 and a white. He's a 3/1. When he comes into play, he gets a +1/+1 encounter for each creature left the battlefield under your control this turn. You choose 1. You get 2 life and scry 2. Big fucking deal. Exile target player's graveyard. Oh, that sounds kind of rough. So anyway, I got one of these for Brago because he seemed like a guy I'd really want to flicker. So one will go into Brago, and one will go into something else eventually. And again, if a card is cheap enough and is interesting enough, I'm not sorry to have one sitting in a binder waiting for a deck that really can make use of it. In this guy, with 3 modes, I am sure I will find a deck eventually that will make use of him. And now for the card, the reason I ordered from 3-1 Trading AT anyway. Walking Ballista. The new Mystery Booster Future Sight frame. Wow, that is cool. I would have loved to get the foil, but the foil was 80 euros. 80 fucking euros. The non-foil, 20. It's still not cheap, but not 80 euros. Although I did pay 80 euros for a Pro Tour foil Nykthos Shrine of Nyx. So maybe I should have just sucked it up and waited until next month to get a foil one. Or maybe we'll do it anyway. I don't know. But anyway, wow. The art is pretty cool on this. I like it. So his ballistae are here. It's just like an armature. He's got 2 of them. Some weird, I don't know what this is coming out of him. Is that supposed to be his leg? Anyway, he's a mech. He's a fucking walking ballista. XX comes to play with X plus and plus encounters on him. 4, spend 4, you put a plus and plus encounter on him. Pull one off of him anytime you want, and deal 1 point of damage to something. So this is going to go into Omnath. I'm going to lean more into the plus and plus encounter theme. I've got a Mephidros Vampire and a Triskelion on order from my LGS. I'm going to take out the Defense of the Heart, because if I have a 2-card kill everything that isn't under my control combo, I feel like if I cheat it out with Defense of the Heart, I've stepped over the line. I don't want to do that. So I'll take out Defense of the Heart if I put the Mephidros Vampire in there. In Mephidros Vampire, he costs 4 black. I forget his power and toughness. It's irrelevant. He's a flying vampire, and whenever creature you control deals damage to another creature, he puts a +1/+1 encounter on that creature. So if you've got Mephidros Vampire, Walking Ballista, or Triskelion, you've got a machine gun team. Walking Ballista is the machine gun, and Mephidros Vampire is the ammo bearer, the A gunner. So he fires on something, Mephidros Vampire loads him with another round. He fires on something, Mephidros Vampire loads him with another round. Just gun down everything in front of you. And with Doubling Season, if I have Doubling Season down and I get this and play and I do this, that means every counter is 2. So after I get done gunning down all the creatures, I can probably gun down one of my opponents too. But anyway, wow. That's really nice. Okay, that's it. That's the mail call for today.